Imagine you and your friends go to the mall. One of you spots a man following you around for quite some time. Nothing is said about the man, and since you weren't the one to see him, you think nothing about leaving your friends to go to the car alone. When you get to the car, the man takes you, kidnaps you, and sells you into human trafficking, never to see your friends or family ever again. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This would never happen to me. But in 2015, there were 244 reported cases of human trafficking in Louisiana, according to ShreveportTimes.com. ShreveportTimes.com also states that trafficking touches every parish in Louisiana. Today, I'm going to inform you about the seriousness of human trafficking, not only in the world, but also in the United States. People don't understand the severity of this issue because they think that human trafficking only occurs in foreign countries. They don't understand the true meaning and the difference between prostitution and trafficking, and they also tend to turn a blind eye to the problem. While human trafficking is very popular in foreign countries, it is also very popular in the US. Many people think that human trafficking only occurs in foreign countries. However, this is not correct. www.fbi.gov states that today in the country, people are being bought, sold, and smuggled like modern day slaves. According to caseact.org, human trafficking is all over the US, but California is one of the very popular sites because of its large population and international borders. CaseAct.org also states that the average entry age of the American minor into the sex trade is 12 to 14 years of age. Since 2007, National Human Trafficking Hotline has received reports of 14,588 sex trafficking cases inside the U.S. Louisiana is also a very popular site of human trafficking because of the highways coming in and out of our state. It is very easy to get the girls in and out quickly. As you can see by all this information, human trafficking doesn't just occur in foreign countries, but also in the US. Many people don't see an issue with human trafficking because they think that these women are making the choice to do these things. They don't know the difference in human trafficking and prostitution. According to Google.com, human trafficking is defined as an illegal movement of people, typically for the purpose of forced labor or commercial sexual exploitation. Prostitution is defined as the unworthy or corrupt use of one's talent for the sake of personal or financial gifts. With both of these definitions being said, people still see that human trafficking and prostitution are the same. However, they are very different. When a girl is being human trafficked, she does not have the choice to do these things. The pimp or her boyfriend tells her that she has to do these things or she will be hurt. Another thing that people often ask is, why are the girls doing this? Why don't they just leave? But in an interview with Dawn from the Hope House, she states that the pimp will often threaten her life, her family's life, and her friend's life. The pimp is often seen as someone who these girls feel comfortable around. He makes them feel comfortable. He gets them the things they want and that they need. And then whenever he brings them in close enough to feel comfortable, he turns on them, saying that if they don't commit these sexual acts, then he will hurt them or their family. In human trafficking, these girls aren't given a choice, but in prostitution, the girls make the decision to commit these sexual acts. In trafficking, they don't have a choice. While doing research on this topic, many girls said that they felt as if they were a price tag or a barcode. This really stuck with me because no one should feel like they were a barcode. Many people tend to turn a blind eye to this topic because they're scared to discuss it. This is not an easy topic for anyone to discuss because it is very harsh and a horrible topic to discuss. Many people also turn a blind eye because they aren't fully aware of how to tell someone about it. Many people being trafficked, if you are aware of the situation and you know how hard it is for the girls, they try not to talk about it because they know if someone is around and they know the girl who was being trafficked, that the girl who's being trafficked could also get into a lot of trouble, or her pimp could come back and hurt her. People think that by turning a blind eye, maybe these horrible things really aren't happening, but however, they still are happening, and it's getting worse and worse as time goes on. For whatever reason, people are deciding to turn a blind eye. The situation is not benefiting anyone in the long run, but only hurting people. The more people who know about this situation and are educated on the topic, we can make strides to put a stop to it. Instead of turning a blind eye and deciding not to talk about it, human trafficking, we should try to get informed, and we can try and put a stop to this horrible act. In conclusion, many people don't understand the severity of human trafficking because they aren't aware of how popular it is in our country. They don't understand the difference between human trafficking and prostitution. Don't turn a blind eye to human trafficking. Let's try and put a stop to it. Thank you.